Okay, how we doing? Sunday, May 8th, Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My mom especially, Judy Van Tassel. Happy Mother's Day to her. We're giving you the game recap of Game 4 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Atlanta Hawks. Cleveland getting the win for the sweep, that is, 199. Atlanta came out, played well in this game. They fought tooth and nail to the end. Got out to a nice first quarter start, but after that, Cleveland outscored them in quarters 2 and 3. Atlanta was able to outscore them by 3 points in the fourth quarter, but could not come up with the win. They actually came back to take a lead with about 2.5, 3 minutes sometime in there left. And then Cleveland was able to close out. LeBron James hit a couple big shots down the stretch. He had a layup off of a inbounds play underneath the hoop. Atlanta fell asleep on that one. And then he hit a big two in front of Paul Millsap that put him up 3. Atlanta got a 2 to cut it to 1. And then was able to get the stop, but just couldn't get the win because they had a bad offensive possession, led to a jump ball, and that was it. For the Cavs, again, 3-point shooting the story here. 16 of 37 from the 3-point, which is 43.2%. They shot 43.2 from 2. So that's 3 straight games where they shot at least as well from 3 than they did from 2. The other 2 games they shot better from 3 than 2. This game they were all equal. LeBron James, strong game, 21 points, 10 rebounds, just shy of a triple-double with 9 assists. Shot 10 of 23. Kevin Love, 27 points on 9 of 25 shooting, but he was 8 of 15 from behind the line, so that'll make up for it. But still, 1 of 10 on his 2-point shots is not great. But essentially, shooting basically all threes this game. 8 of 15, you'll take that every time, and you won't care from 3-point land, and you won't care about what he's shooting from 2. For the Hawks, it was a balanced attack. Jeff Teague did not come to play today. He really had a disappointing series with only 5 points. Other than that, the starters, Horford, 15, 7 of 14 shooting. Ken Bazemore, 11, 5 of 12. Thabo Sefolosha, 16 on 7 of 12. Paul Millsap, 19 on 5 of 12. Millsap did not give the Hawks what I expected this series. That's why I thought Atlanta would be able to take it to 6. They were not able to do so, obviously. But Millsap, as good as he played against the Celtics, didn't have a terrible series, but he needed to really elevate his level of play, and he didn't do that. Dennis Schroeder, very good off the bench, 21 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. See if that'll mean Jeff Teague gets moved in the offseason. That's something we'll discuss when the offseason comes. Certainly got to take a look at it. So now Cleveland will have some rest. We'll see how well that works for them. They were discussing actually on the pregame how Cleveland, this is only their 8th game, or I guess it will be their 8th game in 31 days when they start Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, assuming they have won this game, which they did. So again, the rust factor, Jalen Rose was talking about how they would rather have rest, and they made some ridiculous analogy to comparing it to if you could work a 4-day work week and get paid the same amount as a 5-day work week, would you take it? It's like that's just not the same thing. So good try at trying to be an intellect, Jalen, but you're not. So I wanted to point that out. There's certainly going to be rust by the time this game comes around, and especially with how hot Cleveland's been playing, it's going to be very interesting to see how they come out for the opening game of that series in the Eastern Conference Finals. They'll be at home regardless. All right. So next up is going to be tonight at 8 o'clock. We got San Antonio and Oklahoma City, Game 4, with San Antonio with a 2-1 series lead. So we'll give you the recap of that game when it goes final. Be sure to stay tuned for that. Remember, we appreciate all subscriptions. So if you see and like the videos, be sure to subscribe. Thank you very much.